Has it changed at all since you started playing?
Just anchoring on site. That's
Yes,
literally
anchoring
all
on
we
site. So you
have.
think that is
Before,
the meta?
I thought that was
Okay.
meta.
So
All I
it's changed. So
Yeah,
how
it's
has it
cool.
changed? That's the question.
Yeah, so basically I used to anchor with Capcan, right? Stuff like that. That was easy wins,
Mm-hmm.
guaranteed. And since it's changed, like there's come more, glitches, bugs and stuff like that. So basically now you just have to like roam, aim for headshots and get kills, but that's
So you think that the game has shifted more to a
yeah, shifted more.
shooter mindset than a tactical mindset
Yeah, yeah, lots of
for
people
you
have.
at least.
For
So
me,
your
yeah.
goal,
I
your
play,
opinion on the game's meta is that it's to frag out.
yeah, because
So do you
when
think that's worse or better than what you were doing before?
before I was more of a team player, and
Right.
I think that
Do you
I
think
could,
that's better for the game?
for the game, I think team player is better because if you just start playing aggressively and fragging out and like trying to get a bunch of frags, you're not really helping your team.
Okay.
Because a lot of teammates, when I'm playing ranked, everyone's playing it like a 1v5. You're trying to frag out, trying to get as many kills, and everyone's doing it at the same time. You can't
So
just do that.
what where would you place those players like in terms of skill? Like
In terms of
is
skill,
this mostly poor players? Is this mostly players who are in like
players
gold,
who are in like
silver,
silver or like
silver? So you think
around
silver players are a bit more
silver, gold, and stuff like that.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
around silver and gold range, gold 3 to be
Okay.
specific. Yeah,
So
everyone's trying to frag out of their mind, but the thing is, you need team players and fraggers to win.
did you have like a tutor to help you learn the game better, or was it mostly just stuff that you worked out on your own?
I had to work it out on my own. My
You did?
brother showed
Okay.
me the
And
basics,
did
the
this
very
and this
basics.
took you a while, you said, right?
Yeah, it took me a while to
Okay.
actually get good.
So, question 4, we're almost done. We only have a couple more.
Hmm.
Do you think you understand the game now? Do you think you have a decent understanding of how the game works, the call outs, the
In call,
rules, the good counters for different attackers and defenders,
in terms of
the play
call
style? Do you think you've
up,
learned Siege?
I don't think I've learned Siege thoroughly. I think I've gotten a basic grasp, and I could still work on my
Okay.
call-ups. My, I mean, I'm pretty
So
okay.
how much would you say you need to learn?
I need to learn a lot more to get to a level that I want to be at, dude. But I don't want to be like
Last
a top
question.
shitlord.
Last question.
Yeah.
Have you subscribed to Space Age Strats on YouTube?
Um. Yeah.
Have you told all of your friends to do so?
Yes, everyone here subscribe to Space Age. Subscribe to
Shh.
Space
Just say
Age Chat.
yes.
Yes. Okay.
Good. Hello, TMG Gaming. Famous YouTuber. His subscribers, number
Hang on one
20,
second.
Burger King foot lettuce. Um, and obviously you're allowed to talk for as long as you like, at least until I tell you to shut up.
Okay.
Okay, so first question. When did you start playing the game, Rainbow Six Siege?
Well, I was into the game back when year two, season one, season two came out, and I was watching it all the time, so I kind of got like a general sense. But when I first started playing, what like the first time I like played the game for myself, like I'd played a couple games like throughout the years on like a friend's PC or things like that. But the first time that I actually myself played on my setup was December 25th of 2018. Yeah, 2018, I believe. No, 2019. Sorry, December 25th of 2019, and that's when I was playing. I'm pretty sure that was like the first game I played was on Skyscraper.
What is your perceived best round, and how has that changed since you started the game? So,
Best
what do
like
you think is the best thing that could possibly happen in a defense and attack round, and what did you used to think?
hmm. Well, what I used to think usually I had like selected operators that I would pick.
Mm-hmm.
I still kind of do the same thing where I have the 2 anchors, which one would be in each site, and even those anchors could move around a little. Like they don't have to be in sight; they can move around a little bit. Then there's 2 light roamers, which would go around the site, just that general area. And then the 5th player would be a heavy roamer, whether it be like Cav or like for all you care, like Legion, like just someone that can move around quickly throughout the map and get those quick little picks, whether it's just hit the enemy a couple times or get that kill, and then just gone, just out of there, going around to a completely separate location to just keep it fresh. That was like the preferred like setup. I like, again, like there's just things have changed so much now with operators from like when I first thought of this thing to now. So it's like it's kind of hard to pick what operator to do because like there's so many that could do their job, like whether it be a light roamer, anchor, heavy roamer, whatever, so good. Like it's just hard to kind of think of a good strategy and a good combo right off the top of my head. But I still go with that. Like so far, like
So
yeah,
the
two
meta. Sorry, I'm gonna interrupt you here. So the meta for you hasn't changed that much. You still think that, at least on defense, a couple of anchors and some deep roamers for early picks is the ideal setup. Do you think that it could be more interesting, the meta, your ideal setup? Do you think that there could be more to it? And if so,
100%.
what would you like that to be?
100%. Yeah, I completely agree with you. Like there definitely is so much more, like more creative ideas. Like I said, like I come up with strats once in a while. They'll work, sometimes they don't work. It all depends on the team and what's happening. But there easily could be more creative there is more creative metas out there that could completely change like my gameplay and my strategies and things like that.
So you're saying there's more than one. Did you get a hold of the basic rules pretty quick? Not tagging on Valkyrie cams, reinforcing site before you go off roaming, where to reinforce site, where to put impact holes, that sort of thing. Would you say you got a hold of that really quickly, or did you need someone who could teach you all this?
Somewhat, yeah.
And
like I said,
it can be a personal friend, or it can be like a content creator, like Varsity Gaming, Space Age Strats, TMG Gaming. You know, all the best Siege creators.
Okay. Don't forget Space Age Strats. That guy's pretty good.
He's a genius.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But so yeah, I kind of there were quite a few things that I needed to learn, but like I said, I've been watching the game for a few years now.
That's all very well and good. But you didn't answer the question.
Okay.
Did you get a hold of the basic rules pretty quick?
Okay. I would say I'm gonna be vague kind of right now, and I'm gonna say yes and no. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Have you subscribed to Space Age Strats on YouTube with notifications on?
Yes, I've clicked that bell. I've rung that bell.
Rung that bell. That's very good. That's very impressive. All right, thanks for sitting down with me, TMG Gaming. Feel free to shout out your channel and your socials.
Yes, thank you for having me. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Subscribe to TMG Gaming. Smash that, and then ring Taco Bell. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. Right, is that good?
Yeah, I'm going to have to add subtitles because you lagged out a bunch, but it's okay. Now that we've spoken with some people who have been playing the game for at least a little while, let's review. So, the basic principle seems to be that the meta isn't solidified in Siege, at least in terms of people who've only been playing the game for a little while, or, not since release. And since most people don't agree on a meta for attack or defense, that offers flexibility and confusion. Some people on the team will argue with each other because they want to compete and they want to win. And these arguments can poison the team play that makes the game what it is. And part of that team play is callouts. That's right, seamless segue, boys. There's too many of them. I shouldn't say too many. There's exactly as many as there are, and there's nothing really that can be done about it, but it's the part of the game that takes the most time to get a grasp on. You need to learn every part of every map, of every room, of every shelf or table or desk. That's an exaggeration, but This info, it makes a huge difference during gameplay, and a single wrong callout can cost you a round or a match. And in order to get operators faster and compete more, you need to win matches. Did I mention earlier? You only get about half the renown if you lose, because the renown system is linked to the points system, and you get about 1,000 to 1,500 points for winning a match. Without that boost at the end, you're looking at about 100 renown, or the reward for 5 stacking in a terrorist hunt against bots. So the point I'm trying to get across with this video is that I think this game has a few issues when it comes to the learning curve and the competitive nature of the game. It intimidates new players who are unsure of themselves. New players can sometimes queue with people who have hours more playtime than them, and the experience is ruined, especially by the presence of smurfs and hackers. The newcomer playlist is infested with them. Despite relative simplicity when compared to other games I've played, this game has a massive learning curve, and people who are new to complex FPSs like this one are going to have a rough time of it, and once they do get a hold of it, it's easier and easier to look down on those who aren't on top of the game. This leads to a sort of pseudo-intellectual culture of people who are so sure of themselves they make fun of everyone else, no matter how new or experienced they are, and people who are so unsure of themselves that they try their best to go unnoticed in a team game. Thanks for watching.